Oh, winter storm is bringing pretty much something for everybody, and that's why we are staying weather aware here at KCCI. You're looking live at our sky cam in Algona, where, as you can see, some snow has already fallen.
And a little farther south in Ames, it's slick out. A tow ban is in place right now in Story County, so if you get stuck, you have to get yourself out or you have to wait.
Yeah, that's not good. Stay home. Here's a live look from Urbandale near the Urban Loop along I-3580 where the road is just wet, but the temperature here in the metro is below freezing. KCCI has reporters and photographers of course spread out across central Iowa tonight to show you the road conditions live.
And we begin with meteorologist Ann Campolongo, who shows us what this winter storm is doing right now. Ann.
Yeah, we've got kind of a lull in some portions of central Iowa here this evening. The bulk of the precip is to our north of the downtown metro and across northern and northeastern portions of the state. A little bit of rain glazing over some surfaces out there in the metro area, so there are some slick spots on elevated surfaces, cars, bridges, places like that here across the metro area. As you head a little bit further north into places like Story County out along Highway 30, that's where we've seen freezing rain for a good portion of the morning and into the early afternoon. So it's definitely more slick along Highways 30, Highway 20, up across northern and north central portions of the state. When you zoom back out, we've got snow in the coldest portions of Iowa, and that's mainly across northern and northeastern Iowa up near Mason City, places like Algona, Fort Dodge. Seeing a little bit of snow here this evening. So as we go through the rest of tonight across the metro, you could see some patchy rain, freezing rain here, and still some freezing rain concerns and snow concerns across northern and north central Iowa. That's where we have the biggest issues on the roadways, partially covered roadways for northern Iowa. Basically, just north of I-80, that's when you'll run into some issues, some slick spots out there on the roadways tonight. Live look out at Algona. We had the snow coming down earlier this morning. We've got still a few snowflakes falling. Temperatures in the low 20s, feels more like the single digits, and then up towards Ames, where you can see some sleet collecting on the side of the roadways there. Frozen raindrops there on the camera lens as well, and that's really been the case for much of the afternoon here in Ames. Winds are out of the northeast, sustained at about 17 miles per hour. So windy and cold conditions will prevail tonight through the rest of your work week. We'll talk more about the temperature drop here coming up in your full Storm Team 8 forecast. And we want to send it out to Bo. He's been checking out the conditions for most of the day today. Bo, you are live up in Ankeny. How's it looking up there?
Yeah, and we're at the Ankeny truck stop just north of town here along I-35, and the ice is really starting to build up. You can see some of the accumulation on our car here. You can see it just falling off when I scrape it. That's really the story here. The ice is starting to build up, even on our antennas there. I don't want to pull too hard and break it, but that's really the issue we're dealing with to the north of the metro right now. You can see I-35 here. There are some cars and trucks out, but they're taking it slow because they know what's ahead of them to the north. We were in Ames earlier today where crews were out on Highway 30 and I-35 trying to clear them as best they could, but it's still very icy across Story County. College students at Iowa State were slipping and sliding on their way to class. They did not cancel up there in Ames. The airport had to shut down for the day. They say the runway wasn't quite safe to land on. We spoke with one man who was going to drive to work today, but he turned around at the last second.
I tried to go to work actually in Ankeny, and I almost went into a ditch, so I just pulled over here and grabbed some water, and I'm about to just go back home.
And we spoke with some truckers as well. They told me the best thing that drivers can do in the freezing rain type of situation is to keep an eye on the tires in front of you. If you can see that moisture being flicked up into the air and sprayed onto your windshield, that means it's still wet out. It hasn't begun to freeze, though that's a good sign. Once that moisture goes away, that's when it's starting to freeze, and you could see some more slick areas. But for now, we're live in Ankeny. Bo Bowman, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Let's take a look at the current road conditions. Ann showed you just a couple minutes ago. We're going to take a look at the update now. The north half of the state is where our attention is. You see the blue, the roads marked in blue. Those are roads that are partially covered. The pink is completely covered. And in far northwest Iowa, boy, you see those purple roads. That means travel is not advised. And you see a couple of little spots up there in red. That means roads are impassable. So be careful out there. And when public safety officials tell you to stay home, this is why. Take a look at this video. Iowa State Patrol Sergeant Vince Kurtz shot this video early this morning on Highway 59 in northwest Iowa. You can't see a thing. Blowing snow caused whiteout conditions there.
There is a chance that your power could go out during the storm, but as KCCI's Marcus McIntosh reports tonight, the power companies are well prepared.
They sure are, Steve and Stacy. We are in Altoona, and on the trip out here on I-80, it wasn't too bad, so I didn't notice any slick spots, but we're standing on Hubble right across from Adventureland. I'm going to get out of the way so you can see that. You know, there are some slick spots on the sidewalk, so if you're walking, please be careful. Now, Mid-American Energy is following the forecast and expecting the brunt of the storm to hit its coverage areas north and east of the Des Moines Metro like Waterloo, with a major concern being ice built up on power lines. If wind follows, it can cause power lines to sway. That puts stress on the lines and the poles and could lead to power outages. So Mid-American is rerouting crews to areas expected to see the force of the storm and putting storm trailers in place so crews will have the supplies needed to do their jobs.
The storm trailers are like semi-trailers that are full of gear that our line crews need most often during storm restoration. So instead of them needing to go to a warehouse, a local place for parts, we bring it to them.
Now, Jeff Greenwood also tells us if you see a power line down, stay away from it, act as if it has power running through it. He says if you see that, you're asked to call Mid-American Energy right away. We're live in Altoona. I'm Marcus McIntosh, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.